Another Mac going to get its fucking regen system. I don't know, looked at, rebuilt, whatever the fuck they do to them. Because it's a dumbass design on them. So we don't do that type of shit in our shop here. So she's going to a different shop to get fixed. I don't know if you'll ever get me to think a Mac is a good truck. I think Mac is absolute trash. They are fucking garbage. Maybe some of them older ones were better. Last 20 years, these fuckers aren't worth the space they take up in a lot, as far as I'm concerned. Gonna run it up to the shop it's going to, and that'll be my last trip for the day. Any other heavy haul guys out there, or even truck drivers in general, that use this app to make content like I do, and not that it's anything special, but you're getting your ass handed to you by TikTok lately. I feel like everything I do, I must have pissed somebody off at TikTok, because I went from getting thousands of views to being lucky to hit 2,000 views now. Now I make videos and all of a sudden it goes right into review, shit gets kicked out, I can appeal this or that. Usually when you try to appeal something, you can't win it. But every time I post a video, if I am moving, TikTok just, that's it, nothing. Listen, TikTok, right there, that one records, handheld. This one in my hand is my handheld. That one there is hands-free. There's another mount that I use. I never go down the road with my phone in my hand recording. I will hit record and I will let it just record for as long as I feel. And then when I get where I'm going, I will edit what I want to edit. I am not out here doing anything dangerous. I am not out here driving with my phone in my hand. I'm just out here enjoying what I do. All right, now we're back to hauling some normal shit. I switched out my entire setup. Kenworth went for some new steer tires and a wheel alignment. And then I had to have an airbag switched out on it this morning, so yeah, got the little 200 up on. I'm gonna run this up to Marshwood Road up there in Jessup. Doing the same type of work up there as we just did down here. Gonna clean some gas line. So, got her cleaned up a little bit, chained down. Truck is just about aired up, so. Man, we went from like 30, 40 degree weather right into balls hot summer, it feels like. The last 2 days have been brutal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I ain't bitching about the warm weather. I'll take it over that fucking snow and ice bullshit, but man, it would have been nice to come into this 80 degree shit gradually. That's it. We're aired up. Time to put it in the wind. Head across 22 and up 33. Well, the warm weather was bound to give up sooner or later, so we're off to a rainy start this Saturday morning. Got called into work. Got to run some more shit up to one of the pads that's getting ready to start Monday morning. They wanted me to make 2 trips up there. I didn't really feel like taking that route, so we just shoved it all on one. Probably a hair overweight, but nothing we're not used to. So I'll take this, dump it off up there in Springville, run back, and then I'm up in the air if I want to grab a loader and take it to Easton or not. We got one to switch out down there. I guess the one in the yard down there is acting up. So we'll see how this rain goes. It was pouring when I first started loading, but now it's slightly letting up a little bit, but we're talking about some thunderstorms on and off all day. But you can only get so fucking wet, so once you're soaked, you're soaked. Figures think we own the road. No, we don't think we own the road. Y'all just jealous because we're still out here doing it better than you and we're twice your fucking age. That's it. It has nothing to do with owning the road, owning what we do. We just come out every day and we do it better. That's it. You guys can't handle that. Y'all went and paid your $10,000, $15,000 or whatever it is to go to school. You learn nothing. All they taught you what to do is get in the truck, put it in drive, and go down the damn road. Well, that's not our fault. You guys want to get on our level? Pay more attention. Do what we do. Talk to the older guys. Last week I made a quick post about our wheel lifts, lifting up one of our loaders that needs a transmission pulled out of it. So first, let's address the whole wheel lift technology. That's been around for decades. This isn't new. I just think they're really cool and completely beneficial to any shop. So, but anyway, our mechanic Eric at that time there got pulled off the project. So he's a field mechanic, so he spends a lot of his time out in the field working, and we've got an ass load of work. So, but anyway, he came in this morning, like 2.5, 3 hours, done. The man's here and gone. Pulled it straight out the bottom. People want to know how we do that. OTC table jack, fabricator made plate. Just you mount it to the top of the jack, bolts to the trans, raise and lower. People are saying you got to pull the cab. That's just a waste of time. I understand if that's the only thing you can do or the only option you have, yeah, but pulling it out the bottom, lifting it up in the air is absolutely 100% the best route to take. For the guys who had questions about jack stands, yeah, we have those too. These ones here are 18,000 pound capacity on a little spring wheel. When weight's off, you can roll them around. Once you put the weight on, they sit flat on the ground. So we have 8 of those also. Again, the wheel lifts, I understand they're expensive. These ones were, I'm almost positive these ones were like 20,000 a piece. So not your average shop is going to have them. But I'm fortunate to work for a big enough company that bought our mechanics 8 of them. So actually, the other 4 are straight across in that bay. Guys are working on that Dodge there. It blew a transmission line here last week. So they're just waiting for it to come in, waiting for some other stuff for it too to repair on it. But yeah, working with wheel lifts. If you've never done it, then you don't know what you're missing. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just an all-around better option to make a shop run more efficient.